from Brooklyn. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Let's go. Half the 60. Half the 60. 18
They'll run with a rookie drafted in the 3rd round. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. 2nd down. 33-yard line. Back to throw. Had his hands on it, but dropped it. The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake. 3rd down. Makes it 3rd down and 12 yards to go. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. And he will have a Steelers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And there you go, Charles, the first completed pass of his young career.
And we expect it not to be his last. Very good to get the first one out of the way, though, as he begins his career.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Now a screen set up for Johnson. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the 1st.
And as you're game planning as a staff, you go through all the different ways you can neutralize the other guy's pass rushers. Extra linemen, leave a tight end in, bring the running backs back in the block. Or you can do this, a little simple screen pass, and it works to perfection.
Now runs straight ahead with Warren. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Joseph Osai there on the stop.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Now 2nd and 9. They'll set up a throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Warren. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he will have a Steelers 1st down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4. Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They've moved this football into field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely. As one of the better coaches in the league always tells me, on offense, I want to throw body blows all game long and finish it with uppercuts. Well, here are the body blows right now. He's hoping one uppercut will take care of the end of this drive.
Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a 1st down. This is shaping up to be a really nice-looking drive to get the season underway here.
And how long do you think that they actually have been plotting this drive? I'm talking about the coaching staff, right? They've been thinking about this for a while now, and I think they're executing it even better than what they expected.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it. And a good sign for them right now to have their young quarterback looking confident on the opening drive.
Now, we haven't met a young quarterback, a veteran quarterback. It doesn't matter. We haven't met a quarterback yet that doesn't tell us he's confident about his abilities, right?
That's true.
But when you're young, it's really important to get off to a good start because it does build up that confidence. It allows him to play better as the game goes on.
Especially crucial here on the road. Back to throw again. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Had no command that time. They end up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. It's been a pretty long opening drive. This will be play number 11 coming up on 3rd down. Again, he'll drop to throw. That is caught. Touchdown. A great play there. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Steelers are on the board here first in the season opener. Boswell good with the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Now a hit and a loose football. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy, because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
Looking to put a drive together.
Hey, we go. Reload it, Indy. Hey, here we go. Sunday.
Now Hall to start the drive. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Smith now to throw. He dumps this one off here to Hall. A solid stiff arm. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Jet first down.
I know some guys, they love to start the year off with a deep shot downfield, trying to begin things with a home run ball. That might be the more exciting option, but I think that this was the smarter play.
Hey, it's a clip.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Jets with the football here to start the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
There we go, to the line. Reload the set.
From the 50, it's Smith. They'll set up the screen for Hall. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. 10 yards is the pickup. Good enough for a Jet first down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Throwing now is Geno. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
And now to common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
A shotgun snap for Smith. And this time he's got the hookup. It's complete. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Here we go, here we go.
Now Geno. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 16. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first.
What a drive. This has been just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Smith going to move him around.
13 next.
Play clock down to 0, and that's going to be a delay. So that flag will set him back 5 yards. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15.
Here we go, here we go. Hey, let's go Sunday, Sunday. We're ready to get set up. We're good. Look. 13 next. 49, flip her off, 49. Middle.
Geno now to throw. A quick throw, but incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Second and 15.
Middle. 390%. Hey, alert.
Out of the gun, Smith. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Complete. This is Mitchell. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. It's a pickup of 13, but they're still a bit short, and it'll be 4th down.
Here we go. Green egg shot. Lion. Strike. Ours.
Here we go on 4th. Smith. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. From 8 yards out. And the Jets take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Now Cade York for the extra point. And he starts his new year off on the right foot as well, as this kick is good. Each Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10.
They'd love to just start back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down at a yard. He'll drop to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
When you run into slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
And this offense on 3rd down today, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And incomplete here to bring up 4th down as the rookie couldn't haul it in. Now on 4th down, it's Cameron Johnston on to punt it away. And this will be taken at the 13. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. 1:55 left to go in the first half of play. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Perfect start to the season on their first drive last time out, able to find the end zone. Now we'll see if they can make it 2 for 2 here in week 1. They'll start on the ground. Hall. Oh, fighting off the defender. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
On 1st down, right back to Hall. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 34-yard line.
From the gun, here's Smith. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Textbook coverage right there. Played the ball, never lost sight of where it was headed, and stayed in perfect position to make a play on it. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight lines.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Now Smith. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he is going to have a Jets 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 44.
Now Smith. Underneath to Allen. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Hey, alert, alert! Alert, alert! Alert, alert! Tuesday.
Here's Smith. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
13 next, 13. Catch left.
From the gun on third down, Smith. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up fourth down.
So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line.
You rarely call your punter a weapon, but he certainly was there. How about that? Pinning him down at the 1-yard line and helping out the defense in a big way. I'm telling you what, if I'm a defensive coordinator, I might be thinking safety right now.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, just string them together. Could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Second and a couple. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Oh, and that is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Now back to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
A 5-yard gain on the play. First down, Steelers.
They'll look to throw again. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Now a 2nd and 10. They'll drop to throw. That's complete. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. A handoff for Warren. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Nifty running there, but it'll come on what should be the final play of half number 1. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds.
I'm actually surprised more games aren't tied because the messages in both locker rooms are essentially the same, and it starts with both trying to get a quick start. But one team actually did, but the defensive guys, they can take it right back because this game has been a tug of war all the way through.
And Smith here, an audible at the line.
Check 59. Hold on. Hey, go flip her up.
Now Smith throwing to start the drive. Running with slant, and he finds Mitchell.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
Second down in the yard. Paul on a give up the middle. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Here now, third and a yard.
A gain of a yard. Brings up third and 1.
Now they'll audible to something else. They'll run with Hall. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Boy, that's a 5-yard loss. Fourth down now. Here's the Jets punter now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. Taken in at the 11. It'll be a 40-yard punt, 8 on the return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, first and 10. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. They'll set up to throw. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 12 yards that time, and a Pittsburgh first. A nice completion there for the first down. And, Charles, you think about the quarterbacks of recent vintage that have been thrust into action week one. It's no guarantee of future success, but we sure have seen some good ones.
We certainly have, partner. How about Joe Burrow with the Bengals in 2020? He was excellent. Kyler Murray with the Cardinals. The best part about his game has his team on the brink of the playoffs. And Deshaun Watson has won division titles after having started from day one.
11 more on that one and another first down.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. So in Jet territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 34. Again, he'll drop to throw. That is going to be taken down. Back 35-yard line. It'll only be a loss of a couple, but the pressure gets home on first down. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. They'll set up a throw. The toss here completed to Pittman. It'll go as a gain of 4. 3rd and 7 now.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And now a fumble. The ball's out, and it's scooped up by the Jets. Well, they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
And that, Charles, you'd have to think a pretty avoidable mistake.
You're exactly right about that, partner, because it all comes down to covering up the football. Look, turnovers are going to happen. They're inevitable. But in a tie game in the 3rd quarter, those turnovers can change the tide of the ball game. And now it's up to their defense to try and bail them out. Got to take care of the rock.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
On the counter, it's Hall. And he stopped immediately there. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now just east of Manhattan in Brooklyn. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. Ball at the 33, 2nd and 9.
Hey, we go, Salon! Hey, go flip her up, flip her up. Hey, go, Salon!
Here's Smith. And he's got his big tackle in here. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 44-yard line.
It's a well-designed play here. 3 wide receivers in the formation. They're all going to run deep routes to put pressure on the safeties, and then they let their tight end cut his route off a little shorter and work toward the middle of the field. That's a difficult route to try to defend.
It's caught. Mitchell. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Back to throw, Smith. Caught by Wilson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
Hey, here we go, here we go. 300%.
They run. It's Mitchell. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Hey, here we go, hey. Get a shot. Middle.
And now Smith going to change the play.
Hey, alert, alert.
Throwing now is Gino. They'll get that one to Taylor complete. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential. But when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
Gino now to throw. touchdown in his first career game. And the Jets have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the fourth. York now for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Jets 14, Steelers 7.
The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the fourth quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by touchdown here in the fourth. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Going right side here, and that's complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding second half, haven't they? I know they just gave up a first down there, and for the offense, they're hoping that that's something that they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for them here the entire second half.
Back to throw now on first down. That is caught. Michael Pittman with it. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a one-score game.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's first and 10 now. Back to throw again. They're going right back to Pittman. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Well, I guess at the very least they got the tackle from keeping him out of the end zone.
Yeah, you're looking for that silver lining, aren't you? But guess what? Everything changes now after that big play. They've got a chance to strike.
Here we go, first and goal. He'll look to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in a huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for second and goal. He's back to throw. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete. He was unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark, really start to finish.
It makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
This crowd doing all they can. Here's third and goal. Back to throw. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. DK Metcalf, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter. What a start to the season this has been. Back and forth, all tied fourth quarter as the kick is away here. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back. Those are the ones you focus on and want to take away, and they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
Smith's going to throw it. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44.
It's pretty easy to overlook the fullback when you're making your assignments defensively in the pass coverage game, but in this case, they made him pay for that oversight and picks up a nice gain.
Well, this one's had a season's worth of thrills already, and it's still week 1. Here's 3rd down now. Here's Smith. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, the defense certainly did its job. They held up in that situation, and now on 4th down, you've got to punt this and try to get to overtime. There's no decision to be made in my estimation.
Who wants it more? This is 4th and a yard.
There we go, sit on. Get ready, sit on. 13 next. Hey, trio left.
Smith. Able to find the open man. That's complete. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now. Straight ahead is Hall. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. 2nd and 6 coming up.
Hey, here we go, hey.
They'll go again with Hall. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10.
Well, they've certainly been successful throwing it around in this game. That's allowed them to move the ball on offense. But I've got to tell you, to watch them run the football and successfully, I'm not taking sides. But to see the ball in a running back's hands, oh, that's football for me.
Now 1st and goal. They'll run with Hall.
All right, my man, this is now where it's risk-reward. Because on defense, you've got to crowd the line of scrimmage. You've got to get in all the gaps, get up tight on everyone, and try and force the field goal attempt here. You can't let them break one big, but you know something, when you crowd the line of scrimmage, if they do pop one, it's going to go a long way.
Yeah, I was going to say could take it to the house, but the magnitude of this possible upcoming field goal, every yard counts. Here's Allen. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. unconventional, but another kneel down here as they work towards a field goal try. And we are set for a great finish as that timeout comes in with 2 seconds to go in this football game. For the entire game, coming down to this kick from Cade York. 2 seconds on the clock. This for the win. And it's good! And on opening weekend, a field goal to win it as time expires. And the Jets are going to win the football game.